big family here now. We got a whole big family. So, at this point, with this, there's gonna be some arrangements, different arrangements of going.
Come on.
Okay, I'm just gonna put y'all on the stand right here. I'm gonna let Nana say her piece. And I'm gonna let y'all call in and some people say it's a scam, but I don't know. Let me address that. How the fuck could it be a scam, bro? This is real life over here. The scam thing, I don't understand the scam thing. Like, bro, we don't need the scam. If I ask for something, I can have it. I don't need to go around and do it. Don't put your mind on us. People be scammers, and then they see a scam, because you're a scammer. If you see a scam, I'm an honest person. If I need something, I'm going to ask my universe. I'm going to ask y'all. I'm going to say, listen, I need something. I don't need to set up no way to get donations. That's creepy as fuck. That's some lower self vibrational entity type shit. I don't need to do that. If I want something, I just tell y'all, look, send me this money. And I know y'all gonna send it to me. So I don't have to, get donations in some creepy way by kicking somebody out or disrespecting or somebody going over here to get money. That shit is weird. Let me cut that shit out from the break right there, right? So if you're being disrespectful in the room, you're going to get blocked. Yes, we are going back to the room and getting blocked. Carbonation, shut it down with the hearts. You already know what it is. You're going to be blocked. You're not going to be able to watch the show. So if you say some stupid shit, it is what it is. You have to go. I'm going to turn you into a troll, nigga. That's what I'm going to do. I'm telling you, you ain't never been a troll, so I turned you into one. Feel me? And what I mean by that is that when I block you, your ego gonna get hurt. You're gonna be like, oh, no, nigga ain't blocking me. And what you gonna do is you gonna create your first fake page. Okay? I'm gonna have you creating a fake page just to come see it. And then once you create that page, it's outlaw. You don't have no respect then. And then now you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna become a troll. So I just made you a troll. So let's be respectful. So I don't have to block your real page. And then you wait for that good moment when I'm in the mood, and then you're going to be like, yo, Chief, I'm blocking my real page. So I done turned, you better ask the room. I done turned niggas into trolls. So you're going to see the thank you screen. You're going to be like, what? The live ended. No, nigga, I just ended your live. So what you going to do? You're going to be like, I'm blocked? Oh, okay. Fuck you by nature. Okay, then you come in the room, the new room, and guess what? I'll block you quicker than you can create that profile. So now you become a troll and you be with Victor Main and all these other little weird people out there. You don't want to be that person. Just be respectful in the room. I know you want attention. I know you want people to notice you. And there's a lot of beautiful people out there that deserve attention. But you're in someone else's room. Be respectful and give them respect that you want them to have. You might not be in agreement to everything, and it's okay to respectfully disagree, but let's not be disrespectful toward one another. We are going to block anybody that's being disrespectful out of the room, all right? Just letting you know. That's how it goes. I love myself, and I acknowledge everybody in the room. You ain't got to act like you need extra attention by saying stupid shit so that you can get attention from other people, because it ain't going to make no sense when you put the text message out and you get blocked. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. Now you a troll. Look at you. Trying to get attention, and I know that you feel like no one is giving you the attention that you want to get, so that you just say things in the room to get a response. You're not going to get a response here. You're going to get blocked. Just letting you know how that rolls. Shout out to Carbonation out. First, before we start this, I want to say thank you for everybody that supported me, and when she left me with the baby and everything, y'all was in my inbox saying stay strong and send me wild love, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. Support my family. I want to thank my family for support, for being there for me, you know what I'm saying, staying positive, vibrating high, you know what I'm saying, staying on a higher level of consciousness with me and keeping me up, and even, talking and having that dialogue with me. Y'all out there held me down. I really appreciate y'all holding us down for real, man, because without y'all, really, we couldn't do this, you feel me? We're supposed to be the higher self of the Black African-American community, of the so-called conscious community. We're supposed to be the ones that people look up to come to get a higher perspective, because because they already got lower perspective out there. They can go on World Star to find a lower perspective. There's a whole bunch of speakers and teachers out there they can listen to get answers from a lower perspective. We're supposed to hold a certain amount of consciousness that when they come to us, they're like, damn, I can go to Chief and ask Chief some questions about spirituality or something out of my astrology. I want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain things that we have service to you as, you know what I'm saying, to our people, African American people, especially islands, you know, across the world, humanity, but especially African American people. We are here of service to y'all. We're doing something, an attempt to bring change and push forward the transition of the human soul. So at the end of the day, what you see us doing, people calling us bums. No, we're actually doing, we're not talking. We're activists. We're doing something about it. We're not going to just get killed in our community and not say shit. We're not going to sit around and try to, we felt our solution was to actually leave and start our own thing. And yes, it did not take away our issues and problems. Just because we have consciousness, it don't take away the fact that we still niggas. You feel what I'm saying? But we're trying. And we appreciate y'all support. We really appreciate everybody that supports us. With that being stated, we're going to start our real nigga moment. And I know it's going to be a hard time for Nana because she feel like she keep fucking up because she got an anger problem. And don't be acting like y'all want to fucking judge her because all of y'all chicks out there got anger problems. And when y'all was 22, 21, y'all motherfuckers was snapping and doing stupid shit out of anger, slashing niggas' tires, motherfucking going crazy. Don't be fucking acting like because you 27, 30 now, you done did this shit and act like you forgot that you wasn't the person that had an anger problem at that age. And not everybody did, but some of us did. So let's deal with it from a higher perspective. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we're here to do, whether you like it or not. So if you be a negative in the room, you're going to get blocked, all right? And show love and support. Show forgiveness. Open your heart. Try to understand the other perspective, but also we're not tolerating none of this behavior here in Carbonation at all. None of it. Point blank period. So I'm going to let her tell her story about how she felt and what she went through and how what helped in her mind. All right? I love myself. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be the finger right here. It does look blurry. I think it's because of the light. It's because of the light. Try to get it right real quick. Reflections. Hold on. There we go. Baby Nana is safe. She is safe. There she go, right there. Okay, good. It's fine now, they said. The internet is acting up a little bit. We got that jungle. Huh? She up in there, strawberry up in there. Look, she like. Is it working? Yo, it's internet. Everybody on the internet? It's like a bad spot. Is it clear now? What's the speed? I know we got this speed, but this is like the spot right here. Like, where y'all. Side, come on this side. She's gonna be better right here to talk. I wanted y'all in the camera, but it should be better now. Okay, so family, if y'all got questions and y'all want to ask Nana and stop her and ask her questions, y'all can do that. For y'all here. And I got the finger right here, so I'm blocking the motherfucker that's being disrespectful. And Carbonation, stand up, put the hearts in the room, let's support. Look at my baby girl. Okay, so try to make I will text him. You gotta look it up. They ready to hear from you. Okay. See the thing.
First and foremost, I want to apologize for my inconvenience. I have been inconveniencing people. I have been stagnating everyone around me, my family, even people that's watching us. I stagnated you from studying because I know that my actions confuse you. I know that it makes you think like, why do I make the decisions that I make? You know, why do I act the way that I do? And I do feel embarrassed, but it's just what I need to get to where I need to be. This is what's going to help me grow. I keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, and it stems around me wanting to get my way. When I was in Babylon, when I had issues with people or I had problems, I felt like I didn't have to deal with it. So I just would live my life somewhere else. Like I picked up all my things and I went to go live my life somewhere else. And I didn't see the need or feel the need to go back and forth. So I didn't. I never really experienced my anger until I got to Carbonation because there is nothing else. This is me. This is giving me a direct reflection of myself. So I've come to peaks within myself to see what I'm made of, you know, to see characteristics about myself and either to live them out or to change them. And for one thing for sure, when you are in life, period, you have to be able to change because you're not here to just be this stagnated person continually living energies that you're comfortable with living with. Like, you have certain habits and certain characteristics about yourself that you're used to living out, but you're not here to continue to do that forever. Your soul, you're here to expand your soul, expand your mind. That's what you're here for.
But we heard this before from you.
Yes.
So what makes us different now? Like, we heard this over and over and over and over from you. What is the difference now?
Well,
You'll say that now. As soon as you get upset, you run the fuck out. Like, so we want to understand how to.
Nature boy, let her talk, man.
2 days later, you back running out. So like, what's going on? Like, and I'm gonna let people call in to ask you the questions that you need to know, like what they want to know. And right now, you might get pissed off me saying this, but I want to fucking know why every time you get upset, you feel like you can't vibrate into your higher self or be patient and stop fucking running from your issues and sit down and talk and accomplish what we're supposed to do here in Carbonation.
Well, because I choose to let myself vibrate to my lower self. Like I choose to think in a low vibrational way, and I choose in those moments I have chosen to become a devil unto my own self and the reflections around me. I realized that going away from y'all and going out there made me realize like how much of a detriment that I was to myself by letting me vibrate in that thought frequency. And I noticed other reflections that are in Babylon who did the same thing. And sometimes it is very true. Sometimes.
But do you see how this is hurting us as
yes, I do.
You're being what they call rotten apple. No one else here acts like that.
Right.
No one else here deals with their issues like that. So from the outside looking in, you're making us look fucking weak. You're making me look weak. You're making us look bad as a group. Understand? I want you to understand that is destroying us. Because what we stand for is the higher self and dealing with things from a higher perspective. If we keep acting like they do, then shit, what the hell are we doing this for? Why are we all out here in the woods acting like, you know what I mean, we higher than now? They're supposed to be able to look at us and come to us for answers. They're supposed to watch our episodes. And like I said, just because we conscious doesn't mean that we don't go through everyday human experiences. The difference is we know how to deal with them. So we give people the real nigga moments, and they can see in a moment exactly what the fuck going on. You feel what I'm saying? So you hurting us. Every time we cut our hair, you say, fuck you, I'm leaving anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do all the support. We literally here for you. Sit around and talk, and then you got mad. Like, some people will say, go home. Where's home for you, Eliana? Honestly, truthfully. Not because it's the right thing to say. It's a real nigga moment from your heart. Be honest. Where is home for you? Where do you want to be?
My heart is here. I want to be here. I want to be with Chief.
Why
I want to
you keep
be
running?
with my family. Because of being immature. Like just not facing myself. Not having the willpower to just stand up to myself and just communicate how I feel. Like that's all it boils down to. Because
let me say something. Because a lot of people say, yo, Chief, you gave her way too many chances. Allow me to say this. This is what I want to say about that, right? And I'll keep the camera on you because you're way more prettier than me. She is. It's a beautiful sight to see. But if we throw our little girls away, let's say Carbonation is a community. What do we do with this behavior is what I'm asking out. I look at us as a society that's starting of its own, our own community.
yeah.
And as a community, how do we deal with our little girls with anger issues? How do we deal with our people? Do we cast them out? Especially if it's somebody that's in the family that's struggling with something that they got going on. And so as a leader of a community, which they call a cult, which is a culture, fine. But leader of a community, I feel that it's not okay to just throw her away to the wolves. So how do we deal with this? Somebody said you give her way too many chances. We're so used to throwing our black boys and girls away. We throw them into a jail cell. We don't have no rehabilitations. As a community, we should have rehabilitation. We should have correction. We cannot just throw people away, especially like Eliana, who knows the knowledge and is struggling with a certain issue. There's certain people, they're not on a frequency, that's fine. We can let them go. They're not on a frequency. And her behavior is showing that she's struggling in a certain area. And I've seen women her age struggle with this. Older than her struggle with the same behavior. What do we do? Throw them in jail? And that's what we do with our black boys that got anger issues. We throw them away. What do we do with anybody that got an issue in our society that we're in? We throw them away. We don't communicate. We don't show them unconditional love. We don't embrace them. We throw them away. If we as leaders in the conscious community cannot come up with a rehabilitation for our women and our baby girls. Now, I'm not saying let's be stupid, right? Because sometimes people got to learn the hard way, and I get that, right? But if someone wants to try again, you know, I feel like we should have answers. That's what makes us leaders. What makes a leader? Someone that has solutions. A leader is someone that has solutions when there's problems. Eliana been with me 3 years. When she got pregnant, she started displaying this behavior. I'd never seen it before. It was new to me. I'd never seen her act like this before. How does Carbonation deal with this behavior? How can we be an example for African Americans where they are? How do African American people supposed to deal with this behavior? Are we supposed to just throw them in jail? Throw them out to the wolves? Think about this for a minute. I know it's easy to say, fuck them, throw them away. How do we do it? We cannot tolerate the behavior. But what do we do about it? Do people that come in our nation, say if we had a child, one of your children here, they grow up in the nation, they have an anger problem. How do we deal with it? Do we just throw them out? No. We must have rehabilitation. We must have solutions for these type of things. To be an example for African American people in the United States of America. They should be able to look to us and be like, wow, that's how I'm going to deal with it within my family unit. Or they should say, damn, if I was in Carbonation, I wouldn't have to throw this away. We would know how to do it. Now, I read something in the African article that when someone did something wrong, that the whole group embraced them with love. I like that approach. When someone stole or did something dishonorable, they would put them in the middle with a circle and tell them how beautiful they were. I like that approach. Darkness can't put out darkness. Only like, now I'm not saying that this behavior is tolerated in Carbonation. I just think that we're dealing with someone that is struggling with the debilitations in their program, in their chart. It's taught me a lot about myself, that I'm a very loving, patient person. Like, she got stretched me to the limit, goddamn. I'm a loving, patient motherfucker, and I know that now. I'm a very patient person. I didn't know how patient I was, or patient I could be with someone. But now, so the question stands: what is different now than before? What makes the difference now than before?
The difference is before I was thinking like maybe I could go do it somewhere else.
Plan B.
Yeah, plan B. And I realized like when I went out there and I got that experience, I realized that there was nothing else. Like literally there's not, for me, there's not nothing else to do with my life. Because
but I mean, there's people that offer you stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
And I can go into that. Like when I went out there, and there was a lot of offers from a lot of people. Though I didn't go and take that because I know what that is. I know what comes behind that, and so I felt like I had like close friends that was in Babylon to me. I felt like I could vent to them. And what had happened was when I started to vent to the close friends that I had in Babylon, they were the people who decided to help me out in that situation. Now, this was beyond me because of the fact that when I left to get away from combination, I was told
Your family
I was,
probably to get away from
that's what I did when I left to get away from combination. Like that's how it seemed. Like that's what I was doing in that moment when I was leaving. The people that I was talking to from Babylon, these people had set up a plan for me, like because they wanted me to leave combination. They want me to go back to Babylon and stop being with you and like live. They want me to do that, and so there was an opportunity.
So you went back to your Babylon pops?
I did.
Okay.
I called my Babylon pops, and I was talking to him, and there was this offer to go back to the tropics, like back to the tropics or whatever, or just be in the tropics. Period. Like for me, like I could still live in the tropics without having to like be in Babylon or whatever. But then there was a monkey wrench thrown in there because of the fact that before I move to where I'm going to the tropics, it's like, oh, do you want to come back to Babylon? Do you want to come back to New Orleans, then go to the tropics? And I know that that's a trap. Like, I even felt in my heart that that's a trap because I know that I wouldn't have no other way out. Like, I would have to work really hard. I would have to get a job to make
So
money.
let me get this straight. If you had somewhere else to go in the tropics, would you go?
No.
Okay. I just because you said it like.
Only because of the fact. Well, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, because you said that the reason why you didn't go is because you had to go back to Babylon. But I'm pretty sure there's people out there that would like be. It was like saying somebody in Jamaica be like, "Yo, you can come with me. We in the tropics. You know what I mean?" Like,
well, I'm telling you, I'm speaking from that mindset. Like I was in that mindset. Like I'm leaving. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like that now, and I don't feel like I would leave, and I'm not leaving. Though in that mindset, the reason why I got that low and came to that point to leave and to actually walk out the door and leave was because I let myself think on a low vibrational
about
level. Because about polygamy, and this is why I understand why people leave combination. I understand what it takes for your mind to vibrate so low for you to be like, fuck it, I'm leaving and never come back.
What does it take?
Because to vibrate on a low frequency, to vibrate so low on a low frequency that you cannot hear the truth. You can't take it in no more. Like it's just a brick wall. And so people
Do
go.
you think it's like running from yourself?
Absolutely. You run from yourself because everything that I'm dealing with here is not necessarily what's happening with somebody else. It's everything that's showing me and triggering everything in me that I have to grow from. And I've been showing that over and over and over and over because I had the same behavior over and over and over with the same lesson, just in different forms. And I keep failing. And I see that. And when I was out there, I had a lot of time to myself to reflect what I did in that moment. Like when I was sitting there and I really had the chance to analyze my mind. Usually when we have these dealings with me, you'll tell me everything that's wrong with me, and I felt like I haven't self-reflected for myself, so I just be like, all right, cool, like I fucked up or whatever, and I'll keep going, but then it would happen again, and it would happen again. But then when I went over there and I was able to sit with myself and think about everything that I did and really self-reflected, I was like,
yeah, like my dude Astro would say. He said, my dude Astro said, being emotional is like being on a drug. When you're on that drug, you do things that you particularly not want to do, and when you come off that drug, you regret what you did once you calm down. So once you're emotional, it's like being on a drug or alcohol. You do things in a moment, and then later on, you regret what you did when you calm down off that drug. So moving from your emotions is not the best thing. You should always move from a calculated, strategic place, and making sure that it's objective.
yeah, and that's exactly what I did. Like I became emotional very quickly, and instead of me dealing with those emotions and just communicating about how I felt, I just chose to act within it.
What you
And
keep doing?
Yeah.
So what makes us know that you're not going to do it again? Number one, I want to say this, that we're getting rid of chieftains. Okay, no one's chieftains. You know, no one is chieftains. We're not going to be doing the chieftains thing.
Right.
No one, the word chieftains, none of that, no, we're not doing that no more. Just your new name, which is mine. You know, that's one of the things we implemented on your return coming in, and that you have to earn your position back. And
I just want to evolve. Like I don't have expectations to like you know what I'm saying? Like because that chiefness and that title it did put a lot of strain on like the dynamic of the group. You know, like because I was trying to live up to that standard, but it's not. Like that's not the reality of the situation. So I just want everything to evolve. I don't have any expectations about how it goes. I just want it to be natural.
so, accepting Aya, Afro, and Ra in a polygamous relationship, you now say that you agree to doing this open without, you know what I'm saying? And we're not going to have these problems no more, basically. You told me on the ride, like, look, I'm not going to do that no more. I want to come back home.
Yeah, because this is my life. Like I realized that this is my life. Because if I was to go over there, no matter how good it sounds or you know how much I talk to that person that was over there, I know that they'll never be able to reach me mentally because I just think different. Like I just think different. And I want to teach Eliana the ways of carbonation. So I want to teach Eliana the ways of carbonation, but I can't teach her if I'm over there. I can't teach her that because she's not going to fit in that world either. And it doesn't make sense for us to just be sitting over there like two ducklings just sitting in still water. That doesn't make sense. So everybody here understands me. Everybody here gets me. And deeper than that is the fact that you're my husband. Like, you're my man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't, whatever you are and how you are, I have to accept you for that. Like, I can't go around it or like try to make you something different or try to, you know, persuade you to think some type of else way or nothing like that. Because if I truly love you, which is understanding, then I will understand your nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a pick and choosing for you to be polygamous or to not. No, it's your nature. It's just, this is your code, genetic code. And so I must respect that. Just like you respect my femininity and you understand that I'm a woman and you know, you give me that. You know what I'm saying? So I must do the same thing. And it is a beautiful thing when you have multiple women in a dynamic of a relationship. It's so many benefits. It's more benefits than it is what you think are cons. It's not even cons. It's just the lower self way of thinking about being in a dynamic of more than one person. Or what Babylon taught us, especially a woman versus a woman, or a woman going against another woman. They taught us how to be jealous, how to, you know, do that, be jealous. Don't talk to her. Make her feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't accept him.
Okay, so I'm going to open up for the questions for the family first. Any statements that y'all might have, I'm going to bring the phone. Y'all don't have to, like, come over here because I don't think the internet going to mess up. So, anybody in the family got a question for Nana that want to bring it up? How did you feel? You want to express how you felt about how she handled shit? Anything that you want to say here in the family, this is your moment. Come on up, brother. Come on up, brother. Come on up, brother. Well, wait. We talking about Nana right now. So, just about what happened with Nana, we're going to talk about that right now. That's another little nigga moment. Anybody got anything they want to teach you with her behavior and how you felt or you need to get off your chest? Please come up front. Come forward. Come forward. Come up here. Okay, come right here, please. Yeah. Look at that beautiful. Little, come commercial break. Hold on real quick. I know y'all got something to say, but my baby looking too cute right now. After this cuteness, hold that real quick. Okay. There she go. Okay. Okay, guys. You have something you want to, Sheba, you have something you want to say to Nana. True, you have something you want to say. Can you guys get a little closer? The screen is kind of, you know. What do you guys got to say to Nana about whatever you need to express from the heart?
Today, new day.
Okay.
Today's a new day. Yesterday, and previous times where we've seen this behavior,
Okay. Go ahead.
definitely your behavior has hurt me a lot because of how close I am to you. I do you are my family, and I take my life very seriously, and I'm committed. And when you and I'm committed, and when you walk away so easily, it hurts me. And I expressed that to you. You felt that from me. Yeah. And so today is the day you came to me, and I respect you a lot for that. I always have held you in high regard, and I think that I believe in you. I just think that you have to do it for you. You have to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And be committed. And be committed because it is like, seeing you in this position, in the position of clicking out and disregarding everybody here is really like not what I'm pretty sure people are like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like, because it's you know what I'm saying? It's not. And so I know you feel a lot of pressure, but I just want to encourage you because you're not by yourself. And I'm actually speaking to myself because I felt that's the way I felt when you were with me. I felt very alone. I felt like, damn, like I'm not gonna have, I don't have the family bond I thought I had. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want that to be playing my mind because it's no good. It can't be here, right? For what we're doing. And it's just brought this whole thing has just brought a lot out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even understand that how that could be affected by it like that. Like, I thought I could be very cool and emotionally about things like this, but it has because also I'm pregnant and I want you to be a part of it because, like I said, you're my family. Right. And I feel that that's who you are to me. You're my family. So when you walk away, it's like, damn, like a piece of me is being ripped away, and it's not good. It's not good. But I know that I know you can bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I know that you're better. So I know that we talked about it. Yeah. I know that like when it comes to you, my behavior has made me keep doing the same thing over and over and over. I know you're disappointed in me. I can feel that. And it makes me feel like, it makes me feel very embarrassed. It makes me feel like I just want to go hide. It does. It makes me feel like I want to hide. It makes me feel like I don't want to engage anymore. But I know that that's the wrong way to respond. I know that I should embrace my wrongdoing so that I can brush it off and then say fuck the people that we did dirty to, and then go live a life somewhere else and then create that same pattern. And I want to change this cycle. Like, I want to change this in my life. This is not something that I want to see happen over and over and over. And if I can't do it with the people that's in front of me, then how could I ever do that with somebody else? Because y'all are the best of the people that's on planet Earth. Like, we have to not be the smartest people on Earth. Why would I ever think that I could do it over there? And that's what I realized too, going up there and being up there. I just know that you've been there for me through all my episodes, like hand and foot, like you've been there, and you've talked me through my most difficult moments. And I know how I'm not asking you to forget about what I did, but I do, and I am working towards getting your trust back and getting back to that little soft spot that's in your heart, you know. But it's okay. Like, I understand if you treat me a certain type of way. I understand if you be like, oh shit, I'm about to put my helmet on. Like, I understand. Though, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because in a way, I deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I did you dirty. Like, I did everybody here dirty, especially. I just want to work towards, and I am working towards gaining everybody respect back as far as like my character. You see what I'm saying? Just as a righteous person. I don't think you don't deserve it. I think you do. That's why you're here. Yeah. So that's how I feel. One day at a time. Just like she said, one day at a time. We can't think about the future.
So, I definitely understand as far as the anger problems is concerned, because when I was, your age, I had the same thing going on, and I felt like, oh, it's your fault that I'm mad. It's this person. It's this event. It's because this happened to me. That's why I'm mad, and I'm justified it. But I realized that it wasn't until I took responsibility for my anger, and I started realizing that it wasn't what was happening to me. It was the response I was choosing to give. And I realized that there was a higher response to give rather than getting to the anger. And I realized that giving my energy to being angry was only promoting other events that was causing me to be angry. So by being angry, I was matching the frequency of anger and pulling that towards me.
Right.
It wasn't until I said, I'm going to choose to relax and respond logically, that was I able to respond? Was I able to overcome ways to do that? You gotta ask yourself, why am I doing it? It's because, like she said, it becomes a drug. It's like being angry starts to feel good over time, especially if the consequences aren't in alignment with how you feel. It's like you almost got to wait to get high. So you subconsciously start creating anger events just to be angry. So you don't have to look at yourself and say that I'm the cause. Once I realized that I was so important, I want to express that when you do those things, it's blocking me from being able to do what I do, be in my bag and be in my passion. That's communicating and talking. When I'm not able to get online and know what I mean?
Just waiting for him to come back, Queens and Kings. Queen Yvette, Nature Boy showed he showed like because people was in his chat yesterday when Eliyahu was gone, because they was telling him like, yo, your daughter has a serious cough. So he showed x-rays of his daughter's chest. He said, yo, if I think my daughter needs to go to the doctor, I'm gonna bring her.